Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Theorist, here with your host, JC Botero67. And again, it's another lazy day for me with no makeup. I'm like on the verge of getting sick, so it kind of sucks. And it also makes me lazy. But anyway, today's review is actually going to be interesting. It's going to be more of a live reaction type of review because I'm just now getting the chance to read this latest chapter. So without further hesitation, let's go ahead and do it. It is, of course, Season 2, Episode 280 of Tower of God. We've reached the 80s, y'all. Have I mentioned my love for 80s music? I know that's not relevant, but anyway. I should put some 80s music in the background. Alright, so we start off with Battis, of course. It's basically a recap to what just happened last chapter. And here he's having a thought process. How strange. I did as Hansung Yu told me, but there's no response. Something is wrong. So I guess it's not so much of a recap. Like, I'm so used to, getting like a little bit of what happened last chapter, but this kind of just went right into it. So I'm like, hey, kind of gives me a vibe that this might be like a longer chapter. And so instead of, wasting time with a recap, just go straight to the action. Anyway, he gets a response. You've got a soft voice, but you look like an old gorilla. So it is not Edwan. It is actually his son that pops up. I actually saw an image of this kid on Tumblr, so I kind of spoiled it for myself. But anyway, on we go. I forget. I'm like brain dead right now, guys. There's like this mirror thing behind him. I don't know if I mentioned that he has like a mirror behind him or that he popped out from there, but yeah, there's that detail. So Battis is like, you? He's questioning him. What are you doing here? And then the guy's like, let's just call it a kind of magic. So this mirror thing seems to be disappearing in this image here. And then the rest of the group downstairs, I guess you could say, they're just like, huh? Someone suddenly appeared. Those guys over there, are they the ones who are going to fulfill the promise of my father? So of course, that is the Coon Kid, which we'll get his name shortly, because I did see it on Tumblr as well. But, I mean, just looking at him here, instead of in the darkness, like, we get to see a better look of his face. It's pretty awesome. And he's chewing gum, of course. That's another thing that I noticed on Tumblr. No, that person is not here. That's Battis responding to the Coon Kid. I will continue to call him that until his name pops up in here somewhere. So then the kid is like, what? He's not here. So you plan on making a deal without even bringing what you promised? I can't believe this. Battis continues. He is completing a quest in the realm of the Big Breeder. We had no choice in order to deceive the Big Breeder. And then Coon Kid's like, Then we can just come over to his side after we finish the quest, right? That's right. All right, then let's give it a try. So he hops on down to where the rest of the group is, Coon Kid. He's talking to whoever the leader is of this group, which I'm assuming is Sachi, because I think I read that somewhere last chapter. Anyway, he's like, hey, leader, go ahead and pick the hardest quest. I'll finish this stage for you. Nice. I love that image of him, too. Actually, it might be Boro who is the team leader, just because he's the one who reacted to the hey, leader request. So anyway, we're back to Coon and Co. Because this is like that tower thing that was going to like fall over. So you can see that they're trying to turn it. At least Hansung is actually doing it. And he says, that should be enough to pull it off now. All right, let's hurry up and try moving it. That's Coon. Let's go. And then you can see the lighthouses of Coon. Sleepyhead and Candy, as well as the Big Breeder, are all reacting. The girls being surprised and questioning it. Of course, the Big Breeder doesn't look too happy here. And as Coon predicted, the top part of that pillar thing popped off. So, and a teleportation thing happens to kind of get rid of that top part. So the girls are like, huh? It disappeared. Actually, that's Candy. What the hell? The villain disappeared? And yeah, I forgot to mention that on the lid part, you could see, like, something was there. So it was the villain that they were dealing with. Candy continues, what the heck all happened just now? Or what the heck happened all of a sudden? Can't read, guys. I'm sorry. And Sleepyhead, she was like, what was that lighthouse just now? So she's suspecting something's up. And of course, Big Breeder gets that vibe too. He's like, we did it. That's Kun, more than likely. Hansung is like, don't let your guard down. The Big Breeder will notice right away, which of course he has. Kun says, we teleported it from very far away, so it will take some time to find it. No matter what it takes, we need to buy time until the grand quest is complete. And then Hansung, it appears, says, I hope this goes as planned. So there's a swoosh sound that gets their attention, as well as a flash, and it appears to be the Big Breeder who found them pretty quickly. And he's like stealing someone's toy. It looks like you new warriors have some bad habits. And then you can see the top part of that pillar thing hanging above Big Breeder's head. So Hansung's like, Big Breeder. And then Kun's like, how? And Big Breeder is like, I'd like to ask you the same. How did you two? And he's like smoking over here. And then he recognizes Hansung, I'm guessing, because he's like, it's you from, and Hansung is kind of shocked. I have a rough idea of what's going on. That's the Big Breeder. And then Kun is like, you have to hurry, Bomb, in his thought. Then we actually go to Bomb, who is facing off his own grand quest, as you guys recall. That monster that he's facing off is growling. And yeah, they're shocked because no matter the attack that Bomb did on him from the last time, it did not have any effect because Andrasi's like, it's completely unharmed. And he seems to be throwing something at Bomb, it seems. He has something in his hands. Bomb shows up to where Andrasi is, and she's like, Bomb, what happened? Bomb responds, I'm not sure. I definitely hit it, but maybe its Shinzu resistance is set really high or something, since this is a data world. Would make sense. And Andrasi is thinking, Shinzu resistance? What a nuisance. It looks like you've encountered a tricky opponent. Alright, so this seems to be someone else. Oh, okay. It's her sworn enemy. Andrasi's sworn enemy. And he's like, I'll help you, princess. And she's like, What are you doing here? You need to clear the quest quickly, but you've run into a difficult opponent, haven't you? According to my analysis, that villain is an extremely defensive villain whose skills are focused more on Shinzu, resistance, and defense than on attack power. With your abilities, you would certainly be able to beat it, but it would take a long time. Andrasi, is that your pet or something? That's Bomb questioning her, and she's like, no. And then the guy, the sworn enemy, is like snaking out of her pocket, and he's just all like, allow me. And he comes forth, and he continues with what he was saying, to get rid of it quickly for you. It turned into a person. It's Bomb's thought process, and it's so funny, because he also says, is it some kind of stalker? And then the sworn enemy speaks to Bomb, because he's like, hey boy, watch carefully. I'll show you that you need to have skills like these if you want to be on the same team as a Zahard princess. And then we go to Rock, who is sitting on a cliff from afar. He's cute. He looks like he's in chibi form right now. Oh, I see. So he's actually keeping in touch with Kun because he's catching a glimpse of Kun and Hansung with the Big Breeder. And so he's thinking to himself, is this a crisis? Those turtles, they told me not to get involved until they give me a signal. But they wouldn't even be able to give me a signal now. I'm going to have to get involved. So I just love Rock right now. He's precious because he's like eager to defend his turtles. No one messes with them. I love that about him. Alright, so someone appears behind him. Let's see who it is. Ah, Rachel made it in. Alright. Hey guys, for the ones who freaking attacked Rachel last time, she has an appearance now, so now would have been more relevant to attack her. Even though she's probably not going to do anything. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so he's like, a female turtle? Who are you? And then Rachel, or Icarus, responds, I'm not an enemy. My name is Icarus. I've come to help you. Oh, isn't she sweet? Rock is like, what? And then we go to the Sweet Castle champion villain, the Chrome Cutter. So, Coon Kid is facing off against this dude. Ooh, some blood seems to be spilling here. More than likely not Coon Kid's. And then he's pulling out some special skill move. Molino de Viento. Spear skill. So he must be a spear bearer, it seems. Air slash. Pretty much chops off the head clean off of this villain. And there seems to be a fire happening on that one flower that we saw when we first entered the Sweet Castle area. And Sachi and Ko are on the thorns at this point. They are nowhere near where the flower is, which is good. All right, Boro is just fascinated, amazed with this Coon Kid and his abilities. He says he's so strong. He easily cleared a way higher difficulty level than the Class D villain that gave us trouble. And now he's even cleared the Grand Quest all by himself. Is he really the data of a regular like us? I mean, you gotta face the facts here. The Coon family is a pretty powerful family. I mean, you've got Coon Adwan at near the top of the list of the rankers. Mostany's pretty up there too. So, it's a powerful family. I wouldn't be surprised as to how skillful and strong they can be in response to Boro's questioning of it. Forget the other point that I was going to make. Anyway, we'll continue. It'll come to me. Coon Kid is like, what are you doing? Hurry up and take out the scroll. He's just like impatient, ready to go. And he even says, my father hates waiting. Your father? Are you from the Coon family too? I mean, come on, guys. It's obvious, right? All right, here we go. Here's the name introduction. Yeah, my name is Coon Marco Asensio. My original body is a direct son of the Coon family. Oh, I guess that's another point that I was going to make. I mean, he's from one of the 10 great families, so of course he's going to be strong. Plus, I mean, this is a younger version of him, so you can only imagine how strong or how much stronger he is as his real self. But I mean, you know, it takes years to climb the tower. Obviously, who knows how long his data has been on this hidden floor, hidden stage, hidden area. So it's no surprise that he would have gotten strong like that. So anyway, that was the point I wanted to make earlier. So continuing on here, we have Sachi saying, then there must be tons of data people from the Coon family by Edwin's side. And Asensio says, no, my father hates nuisances. He only leads 3 people that he likes. Only 3 people? I'm not sure who's asking that, but anyway, Asensio responds, yep, they're all strong, just like me, and they serve my father. My father is a very self-centered person. The sons of the Coon family don't particularly like my father. Almost no one who comes here and meets my father ends up leaving again. I see, someone responds to that. Have you met them, Asensio? He's popping his gum. Sis, I wasn't talking about our father behind his back. And she says, what are you babbling about? Hurry up and bring them over here. All right, so we can see that one of the 3 people. So I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's 3 plus Asensio or if Asensio is part of the 3. But so far, one of the 3 people is going to be a sister. Either Maria or Moshchini, or potentially a new Coon sister. So we'll find out, I guess. I'm assuming this is a sister still talking. Father has been excited since he heard the news. There's no telling where he might run off to. Hurry up and get over here. Yep, that's her. And he bows, and he's like, yes, sis. And Sachi's like, sis? And let's see, this must be Asensio talking still. I'll tell you the detailed plan on the way. Let's go. My father will get angry. And someone says, oh, okay. So that's pretty much where the chapter leaves off. So next chapter, we will certainly get to meet the sister, hopefully. Find out if it's one of the sisters that we already know or if it could potentially be a new one. you know, we'll see what kind of role Icarus plays in this. Obviously, she's going to help out Kun somehow. So now this is like the second time that she's helping out Kun, which is really interesting. So we'll see what she ends up doing for them. And then, of course, we have Andrassi's sworn enemy stepping in to help them defeat this quest. So he's actually helpful so far. I still have my suspicions of him, but so far, we're good. All right. Let me see if there's any other points that I want to make here. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, it was really cool getting to meet Asensio this chapter around. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So go ahead and leave your comments and your potential theories below in the comments. And, you know, thanks as usual for tuning in. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas. The next video may get posted late because of the holiday, and then I will be on vacation. So you could get a double whammy after the new year, more than likely. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time. Happy holidays.